How's it going, everyone? This is Voltaire Slapadelic, coming from the Bay Area, coming from the internet, coming from the Seoul Dojo. Today we're looking at Resident Evil 4, the remake. You know this game. It's a remake of one of the best games ever made. GameCube actually 2 for 2 right now. The Nintendo GameCube 2 for 2 right now. In absolute masterpiece bangers from back in the day being remade. So just throwing that out there. Big win for the Nintendo GameCube. I told everybody it was cool in middle school back in the day. Nobody believed me, and now look, who's the smart one? It's me. And much like Metroid Prime, that's the other game I was referring to, if you couldn't follow along. The RE4 remake really nails it. That's gonna be my hot take right now. I haven't really beaten it. Weather, a bunch of other shit. You know how it goes. So I haven't really gotten super far. So this is going to be more of like an early take, hot take kind of a video, and not like a full review. I've gotten to our good old friend El Gigante, which translates to, I believe, first boss. I'm not sure exactly though. But honestly, I'm already blown away. So as everyone already knows, the tale is old as time, honestly. You have to go rescue the United States president's daughter from angry locals in a fictional fantasy kingdom known as Spain. The people there, called Ganados, they use weapons, they strategize, they run, climb, they speak in this horrifying gibberish language. It's really wild, honestly. And the remake, all jokes aside, absolutely nails everything that you would want a remake to like absolutely nail. The graphics are great. Like they're mind blowing. Honestly, it's especially in the cutscenes. You know, Capcom has been absolutely killing it with their cutscenes lately, with their graphics, with their engine, whatever the terminology would be, because it looks. All of their Resident Evil games have looked amazing, and this is no exception to that. Absolutely continuing its long winning streak. Everything is just rebuilt from the ground up, and it feels like a brand new game from like today, and also there's a bunch of stuff I didn't expect, the levels are rearranged, events are moved or removed. I don't want to go into too much detail, but there's like a certain moment in the start of the game that I thought was completely removed. It turns out they just moved it to a little bit later in the game, which was a big relief. I love the new mechanics, like the parry with the knife, which in my opinion adds a lot of like depth to the combat. There's the puzzles seem like they're a bit different. They're rearranged. Sometimes they're just different puzzles. The game feels familiar. It's a new take on the same game, more than it is the same game with a new code. Like for instance, you'll go into a new area and you'll recognize it, but you may not even recognize it immediately because it's different. You'll be like, oh, this is that part or whatever. There are some little things that I guess little nitpicks, nothing major, I guess, like not being able to break every single box. Like I don't mind the highlighting things that you can interact with and stuff. I just I kind of like breaking every single box and stuff. And it doesn't seem to be possible to kick ladders down on people while they're climbing up. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't figured it out how to do it, or not seen the command prompt. I don't know, but I don't know how to do that, and that's a bit weird to me. But I don't have any like. Honestly, I don't really think I have any like major complaints about the game. I don't really have anything big or negative to really say. It's, in my opinion, it's scarier than the original. It brings back a lot of that slow burning dread that in well executed jump scares that Resident Evil 1 through 3 are known for, but also that Resident Evil 7 and 8 really are commended for. And it still retains the campiness, the campy action movie feel. That is honestly, I think, works really well for the tone of the story in the game, but also makes it easier for cowards such as myself to actually finish the game, which is nice. It's a good cut. It's a good touch. I cannot talk right now. I don't know why. I was hoping to record this earlier, but like I said, just a bunch of stuff kind of came up. But my early impressions of Resident Evil 4 are good. It's a good game. You should go on ahead and buy it. It's a good video game. They did a good job with it. Honestly, I think Capcom's knocking it out of the park right now. I can't just wait to see what else they do with Resident Evil in the future. I don't know what Resident Evil games even are left to remake. Maybe they'll look again at 5 and 6 and do something like actually interesting with them this time. Who knows? I think it'd be cool if they remade like maybe Dino Crisis or something, but that's just me. But in the meantime, I have been Voltaire Slapadelic. I'm gonna continue to be Voltaire Slapadelic no matter what happens. Okay.
Get your point across, get your point across. Get your point across, get your point across.